Hello there, Internet, and welcome to my continuing coverage of the June Steam NextFest for 2025. This is Possessors, as requested by one of you guys. I know nothing about it. Let's take a quick look at the options. Screen shake, gamepad icons, wonderful. Really appreciate when devs do this. I don't understand why. I've moaned about this before. I don't understand why bigger games and bigger studios don't do this. I'll have to adjust audio options as I go. Windowed full screen, frame rate limit. Yes, I know what I meant. Custom quality. That all seems to have detected quite nicely. Let's see what this is like. Sanzu City, 1992. I was just starting school then. Not in the middle of a nuke, admittedly. It looked like a nuke. I don't actually know what it was. I know nothing about this game. I just know that somebody requested me play it. So I'm liking the vibes so far. CRT effect is a bit much. I'm not a huge CRT fan, but slow down! Wait! Kaz! Whoa! Well, we have a sense of urgency. Oh dear. I like how the colours are bleeding. Speaking of bleeding. Some kind of androgynous demon. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ooh, stylized. And yet subtle scanline style banding. This has caught my attention through its art style. Oh, we're crawling here. Oh no. We've got no legs! Oh, and we are smearing blood across the floor. Kaz. It killed Kaz. Is it following me? Oh, Streaky. My legs. Help! Someone help me! This is a teeny tiny point, and I hate to be that asshole. But the speed at which we are moving doesn't actually match the animation speed of her clawing forwards. And it's not quite right. Trouble find you. Help me. I can restore your legs, but the rest of you might take more time. Are you a doctor? Not quite. Your people call me a demon. Go to hell. You're one of those things that attack the city. He has horns. How did you know? Well, mind you, I suppose she's missing her legs, so maybe she's a bit delirious. If you help me, I'll make you whole again. Help you do what? Is it Luca's a boy's name? Generally, isn't it? So is this a lad? Simple things you'll be good at. In exchange, I'll heal you. Or we could both just wait here for death to come. Should we bet on who'll last longer? Ha! I'm just supposed to believe you. Get bent! I keep my promises. You'll walk again. Just have to carry me home. Fine. Fix me. Wow, you did not take much convincing. Wise choice. Mystical scribbles? Why has this demon got the power to heal? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Wake up. What happened? Where are we? This is a little pocket between our worlds. I brought us here. We needed somewhere to hide while I repaired your body. My legs. You fixed my legs. I told you. I keep my promises. Will you keep yours, Luca? These are incredible. Wait, how do you know my name? I'm a demon. In your dimension, I have no body, but I possessed you and made you stronger. Now we share a mind. The world outside is dangerous, but with my power, you will survive. I feel like I need to give him a kind of smooth voice. Okay, so we've got reasonable jump heights, reasonable amount of air control, a little bit of controller shake when we hit the floor. Oh, we've got a dash on circle. A heal on L1, which it admittedly says in the top left-hand corner. We've got D-pad or stick movements. Right stick doesn't do anything. L3 and R3 don't do it. Don't do anything. We have a map in a demo. Woo! In fact, we've also got a legend. Nice. Bonfires of checkpoints. Oh. We're back out to the buried streets. We've got a bit of a wall climb. It feels quite sticky. Come on, let's go. Nice little bit of zero chroma in bank. Nice little bit of chromatic aberration when we get too far from the bonfire. Fulfill the bargain. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. There's something off about the run animation. And this is actually the opposite of what I normally say. Normally I say, oh, they're not leaning forward far enough for the speed that they're going. Whereas actually, this one, they're not going fast enough for the amount that they're leaning forward. This is quite an energetic run animation, but the movement speed is too slow. Press square to attack with your equipped primary weapon. Kitchen knives! Attacking quick swipes with a pair of knives. Equip in the gear menu. Okay, we've got some nice stylized sweeps. Yeah. Oh. A demon, probably. Ow. Ow. Okay, so in your tutorial, you have got two enemies who can attack simultaneously, who can hit you when you are just recovering. That doesn't bode well for the combat in the game. Try it again. Oh, we've got a multi-hit corpse mechanic. Enemies seem quite spongy, especially for tutorial enemies. What the hell was that thing? A demon? It looked like a plant. Why is your nose bleeding? A failed possession. It happens when my people don't know how to control the thing they've possessed. Why would a demon possess some random object in the first place? Desperation. We can't survive here without a host to anchor us to this world. If there are no living hosts nearby, you must use whatever dead object you can find. Few of us can live in something like a pot or a stone. Possessing something cold and dead is agony, so they lash out. Okay. The dash feels ever so slightly delayed. What happened here? Everything's so broken down. Time happened. It's been 3 years. 3 years? I needed time to honour my end of our deal, so that's what it took. I know. My mom probably thinks I'm dead. Why did you put me to sleep for 3 years? I fixed your legless trunk. Do not bother me with your complaints. Keep moving. I can't wait to leave this rotten world. Okay, it does the dash into run thing, which I quite like. Got a little hop up onto ledges. Clearly a grapple point above us. Well, I say clearly. That looks very grapple pointy, doesn't it? Oh, hello. We need to stop. This flesh has a power. What kind of power? Abilities beyond yours. Find me its heart. Its heart? That's disgusting. Don't whine. You need it to survive. Whip. Swing from circular points found in levels. Attached to various objects in the world. Pull some enemies closer during combat. Just want to check out this map some more. Okay, so right trigger R2. For that. Now there was a whip point up here. Do I need to hold that down? Yes, I do. Okay, you need to hold R2 for whipping. That actually feels quite good. It's got a bit of auto-targeting. Yep, feels decent. There's a pathway down here. I wish to go and explore it. But I can't, for I need some kind of ground smash, I assume. If you are pressed against a wall, you cannot jump up. That feels kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, that feels decent. Aha. Aha. Oh, shoot. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And there was me, feeling a little bit clever. Let's be honest, I should know better than that. Nice. Chromatic Carbuncle adds additional affix slots to weapons. Okay. So we've got different weapon sets. I like the stylization that is going on here. That actually feels pretty good. Ah, I see. So we can use the whip to grab enemies. Oh, shit. Yeah, the whip does have auto-targeting, which I appreciate. Oop, that's not the button. Ugh, what's this stuff? Guts. There's no word for it in your language, but we call it chroma. It smells awful. Why we... It doesn't matter. We just need it. Pick it up and keep going. Have we had a tutorial for healing? I don't think we do. Right, I am in need of control rebinding. How am I going to do this? Right, parry is L1. Heal is up on the D-pad. That's not going to work, is it? It's not got that kind of bindings. Heal is going to be circle. Dodge is going to be R2. Whip is going to be R1. Interact is going to have to be L2. Which is a bit weird. I don't like that. How can I do this? Interact on R3? Potentially? Wait, this is my house. Oh, I don't have my key. I need to find out what happened to my mum, my grandpa. I don't know if they got out. If they didn't escape, then they're dead. Or possessed. Either way, you won't find them. Why are you so rude? I'm being polite. I'm letting you walk and talk, aren't I? I'm actually suppressing my full power. I could easily take complete control over your motor functions. No, I don't think you can control me. I think you're just a little voice in my head. If you were really all-powerful, why would you bother letting me do what I want? You're probably putting up with me because you have to. Enough! The sooner we reach the lab, the sooner you can go find your dead family. You know what? You're a dick. Okay, no, L3 is not. R3 is not going to be a good button for interact. Boing, boing, boink. Okay, we do have a downwards attack. Can't get back up there. I know this symbol. Aggrodine. Yeah, that's the Aggrodine logo. They own everything in this town. Well, you need to find their lab. Dude, their lab? What lab? Where are we even going? It must be nearby. Keep looking. This is why I'm not a voice actor. I can do snarly English, but only because I'm English. Skyscraper remnants. Oh, what happened? An uprising happened here. When we demons escaped the laboratory, we came through here, fighting for our lives. It's all gone. All those people. You have no idea what Aggrodine really does, do you? I don't care what Aggrodine does, man. They made batteries or something. They've fed you with lies for years. Do you see that rift? It comes from the machines they use to trap people like me, to imprison us. That is Aggrodine's business. Oh, so a little bit like in Doom, where they use the power of hell for the batteries. Okay, getting on and off ladders is fairly snap. What the? Okay, I was hoping I could knock that back. No. I guess I'm not getting through there. Or there. Huh. Okay, mysterious. Is that what the parry power is going to be for? Chroma deposited. Those objects those demons we saw, are they stuck like that as objects? Yes. For most, it's a fate worse than death. They lose their minds and don't remember how to detach. They try to make the object look like themselves, but that traps them in this world even further. Oh wow, did you... any of them demons you know? We should focus on the task at hand. Okay, so we're banking our souls. Okay, can't get up there. Interact. Okay, going inside. Yeah, the fact that when we're up against a wall, that's what it does. I couldn't see before. It immediately sticks us to the wall. That doesn't actually feel very good. Feels a little bit weird. Oh. I mean, in many cases, having a pretty sticky wall jump is actually quite useful. I can't get back up here. Yeah. Okay, there's a couple of instances that I've seen so far where we're not quite able to climb. So that needs a little bit of extra polish. Fast travel points unlocked. Yeah, I really like the stylized art and animation, though it is a little bit easy to lose or not be able to see the demons. Especially because our attack is quite flashy. Having potentially an indicator from the enemy. Okay. Oops. Ah. Lasers? Why is there so much security in Agridine's basement? You really don't know what they do you? I told you, they make batteries and washing machines and crap like that. Stuff that makes people's lives better. They were lying to you about many things. And we just had this conversation. Computer mouse! Swing a computer mouse upwards. Struck enemies are flung into the air. Okay, that's somewhat odd, but it is what it is. Attacking in the air kills any forward momentum you might have. Don't like that. Is there a cooldown on this mouse? Oh no, there's a combo point system. Okay. I'm beginning to see why the original control scheme is as it was. Can't say I particularly like it, but it may have been there for a reason. Yeah, I think maybe the stickiness of that is a bit too much. Yeah, so use the whip to control the battlefield. Was that a heal? Whoa! Ooh, that looks weird. Okay, we've got a little Breath of the Wild style bar. Okay. Yeah. There is a degree of stiffness to certain actions. Like getting around that corner there was a little bit... We felt a little bit stuck to it. Getting out of the water is a bit clunky. Could do with a little bit of smoothing. A little bit of juice, a little bit of polish, etc, etc, etc. Yes, this is it. The lab is through here. That vault is huge. How the hell are we supposed to get through here? Think you're strong enough to smash it open? Are you serious? I can't do that. Ugh, this is going to take even longer than I thought. We'll have to find some Agrodine employees for these retinal scan locks. Then we're screwed. Everyone's dead. If this door is still locked, then the human eyeballs that open it are still in the city. Because the last humans to have those eyes were possessed. How do you know? I just know. We'll have to find the demons who own them and kill them. Kill them? Ugh, you say that like it's nothing. 0 out of 4 eyes collected. Hey, this is a map of Sanzu. Someone wrote weird stuff all over it. Can you read this? What the heck is it? Ooh. 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 Okay. Because of the dotted background, that super fast... this is a me thing, or maybe it could affect other people as well. The way the dotted background blurred because the super fast thing made me feel a little bit... Considering this is clearly not a grid-based map, I'm not entirely sure if we need a gridded background. I like the fact that stuff is Yeah, certain things are marked on the map. It means some people I used to know are still here, and unfortunately, we'll need to talk to them. Finished running Aggredine employee location scan with errors. One employee detected in Fluorescent Park. Uploading coordinates. Okay. So, I mean, we've got to go this way because we don't have any other options. Wing, 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 wing. That is the 30-minute timer. So... I don't feel like we're doing any damage to this. Can't jump over it. Have I missed something? Right, is it taking damage when it lifts up? Okay, so... Right, so they have weak spots. That hasn't been explained. Don't get me wrong, I figured it out, but... Research keycard issued to senior research and development staff. Boop. Oh. Ooh, an enemy just behind a door is a bit shit. I'd really like to be able to see enemies through scenery with some kind of shader, please. Having them technically being able to hide behind walls or just get lost behind walls is not a fun thing. Still need to find out what happened to my family. I know you think they're dead, but I need to know what happened. Didn't you see Aggredine still in the city? I saw humans trying to get out, but the gates were shut. I know, but some people got out. Is knowing how they died going to change anything? Why are you like this? I'm helping you, and you can't even be nice to me for half a second. He's a demon? Because you're being selfish and indulgent. You think I haven't lost anyone I care about? That's some kind of messed up monster. You don't even understand what I'm saying. I do, but now is not the time to search for skeletons. Ooh, the hitbox on that is a bit... Ooh. Oh, I've got no heals left. Well, our 30 minutes is up, and I have very mixed feelings. Aesthetically, I like what is going on here. I like the premise. I like the story such as it is. I like the snarky interactions between characters. But I'm finding the movement and combat very stiff. The only thing that feels like it's got any fluidity to it is the grapple hook. And that is unusual because usually in a lot of Metroidvania demos I play, it is the grapple hook that feels stiff and janky and everything else feels fine. This feels the other way round. Everything feels very stiff. Everything feels like it's got a slight wind up or a slight slowdown or something before its triggers. It is very... It feels like there's a slight delay on everything. And when combining that with the fact that actually the enemies are... It's not that they're difficult to spot, it's just that they... I don't feel like I have enough time to truly understand what they're doing before they're on top of me. So it's almost like their attacks need a more obvious wind up. And our defensive options feel a bit rubbish. The dash doesn't feel good to use. It doesn't feel worthwhile. It doesn't feel quite right. I appreciate the fact that it's clearly got some iframes on it, but it just doesn't... It feels like it's got... Ooh, we do have some input queuing as well. Yeah, it feels like it's got too much of a wind-up to it before it actually does anything, and that could be entirely... Yeah, sometimes it seems to go much further than others as well, and there doesn't seem to be any particular rhyme or reason. We've got an issue with some ledges where occasionally it will let you get up, and occasionally it won't. You know, let me just ooh, if I can do this. Oh, I can't do that because apparently I've not got Game Catcher on this window. There we go. Let's move that down. So, pressing up on this doesn't work. If I press... and yet, there, it just hopped up. It seems really flaky in terms of, do I need to press it within a certain time? No, I don't know. Yeah, everything just feels a little bit delayed and jank and unsmooth. The animations are very nice, but I kind of feel that they're getting in the way of the fluidity of gameplay. I would like to play more of this, but if I do it now, no other NextFest demos are going to get played. So it's possible that I will come back to this one. But yeah, it needs some fluidity, because as of right now, everything feels a bit stiff. I already mentioned the fact that the running animation doesn't match the movement speed. The control setup is a bit weird, but I could get used to it. Yeah, I feel like I want to like this more than I do, if that makes sense. The map's nice. I don't like the dots in the background, but you know, it's smooth, it's fluid, it's quite basic, but it works. Yeah, I feel like this is probably a fair ways along in terms of development. Do we have any actual info on it? Considering it's a game that I've literally not heard of. Possessor's demo, released on the 7th of June. Possessor's full game to be announced. Yeah, so we don't know much about anything about it yet. Oh, Luca is a girl. It says players Luca, the host, and Rem, her less than cooperative counterparts. So, yeah, is female. Rather androgynous. Let's put it that way. But yeah, the art style is wonderful, and I can very much see what they were going for. I think... Did they explain at any point the fact that the secondary weapon uses combo points? I'm not sure they do. Don't know. But yeah, I'm interested enough in this to want to play more. But obviously I'm on a time schedule. So what you have successfully managed to do in 30 minutes is grab me enough to want to play more. Which is good. Because in my opinion, that's what demos should do. You know, there's enough here. There's enough well-rounded here. You know, having a map, having the interactions, having quests, so on and so forth. All of that adds up to, yeah, this seems quite far along. And realistically, if you are going to release a demo for NextFest, and I think Mark Brown said this recently, the guy over at Game Maker's Toolkits, if you are going to release a demo in a NextFest, you realistically want to get the wishlist and you want to get the actual game out within 12 months, I think, of the NextFest demo releasing. Having a NextFest demo and then getting a load of wish lists, and then it takes 3 years or whatever before your game comes out. People are going to have forgotten about it. So this seems, you know, fairly polished, fairly far along, which I appreciate. I just think the gameplay feels very stiff. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to leave it there anyway because I've got other demos to play. But I am impressed with this. It just needs some polish and some kind of smoothing, I think, of the different bits and pieces. Until next time, as always, check the description below to find the game on Steam for yourself. I'll catch you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.